Hi, I'm Amy, a member of Podprint's pre-press and design team. I've been in the printing industry for 15 years, and I am also a self-published author. So I know just how difficult it is to write a book and how important it is to have a printed product that matches your hard work. In this video, we'll go over some of the discussions you're likely to have when contacting a printer for copies of your book. We'll also go over some common terminology.
First up, some basic terms. Perfect bound and case bound. These are printing industry terms for what you may know as paperback and hardcover. They're the two most common bookbinding options, although there are a few others that may suit your project better. Spiral bound, Wiro, or saddle stitch. The binding options vary in price, but your printing company should be able to give you a clear cost estimate once they get a few other details about your book, like the page count, preferred size, and print quantity. There are also a few additional finishing options the customer service representative will ask you about, usually for the cover. The most common terms you'll need to know are coating and lamination, both of which can be applied to your book's cover. These finishes will increase the durability of your book. Coating is a UV cured liquid that applies a varnish-like coat on the cover, hence the name. It's available in a few different finishes from matte to glossy and can be a cost-effective option to help your books hold up to a lot of use. A UV coating is recommended and should be adequate for most books handled by teens and adults. Lamination is a sheet of thin plastic that's adhered to the cover using heat. It's even more durable than a UV coating. Lamination is also available in matte, glossy, and a soft touch version that has a unique texture. Using a laminated cover is useful for books that are expected to have rough handling, like children's books or textbooks. Another term you may hear is proof. A proof can take a few different forms, but this is the preview of your book that the printer will provide. Some print shops will only send a PDF file of the final layout for review, some will provide printed but unbound sheets, and some will give you a finished book. Now on to the most common questions your printing company will ask during an initial call or email. If you know the answers to these, that can help the process run even more smoothly. 1. Do you have print-ready files? The ideal print-ready file is a PDF document. Many programs, including Microsoft Word, have the capability to save as a PDF. However, most printers will accept many common file types. Don't worry if you don't have a print-ready layout, though. Most printing companies, including Podprint, have a design team that can create a professional-looking layout from a basic text document and can even create full cover designs. 2. Do you have a finished size in mind? Whether you're working on a novel or a nonfiction coffee table book, your printer will need to know what size you're looking at for your project. Dimensions are measured across the width and height of the cover. Common novel sizes are 5.5 by 8.5 inches or 6 by 9 inches, but Podprint and many other print shops can accommodate unique sizes as well. 3. Do you know your finished page count? If you have print-ready files, you'll already know the final number of pages in your book. If you're providing the original text files and the printing company is designing your interior, they may ask for a word count or to take a look at your file to estimate the finished page count after their layout process. 4. Are there any color pages, or is it fully black and white printing? The number of color pages can affect the cost, so you'll need to know whether your book is full color throughout, such as a photo-heavy nonfiction project, or fully black and white like a novel, or a mix of the two. If it has both, the printer may ask for the number of color pages to provide an accurate cost. Next up, the questions you may wish to ask your printer. 1. How long is your usual turnaround time? This can vary greatly depending on the printing company. At Podprint, our normal turnaround time is 3 to 4 days for the initial proof, and then 5 to 7 business days for full production after the proof approval. If you need a faster turnaround time than their usual speed, some printers will rush your project for an additional fee. 2. What sort of proof do you provide? As mentioned earlier, some printing companies will only provide PDF files, while others may give the option for unbound sheets or a finished bound book. At Podprint, we provide a free, fully finished proof of your book so that you can hold the product in your hand that is identical to the finished project. At this point in the process, you may provide changes or revisions as needed, or approve it to proceed to printing. 3. Can you add an index, page numbers, or other flourishes? If your book needs any extra layout touches, find out if the printer's design team can add those and what the additional cost might be. Most, like Podprint, will be able to do so. 4. What is the cost estimate? Any reputable printing company should be able to provide a cost estimate upfront based on some basic information like the dimensions and page count. This is especially important to ask if you're requiring additional design like cover creation, as design prices can vary widely. 5. If you need any other design assistance, ask about their capabilities. This can include cover design, generating an ISBN barcode graphic if you have a number assigned to your book, and whether the company can create and provide ebook files. Some specialize only in printing, while others can generate an ebook as well.
And there you have it, the most common questions you'll need to answer and ask when contacting a printing company. We wish you the best of luck on bringing your books to life. And as a member of Kansas Authors Club, we're here to help you with whatever you might need. So if you're still feeling a little bit lost, please contact us and we can answer any questions you might have.